Hello, guys. Welcome to Tuesday Fun Day. Tonight, guys, I have a fantastic show for all of you people out there. It is filled with the ladies' night. We're going to have a little girls hangout. Men, you all are invited too, but just not on panel. And we are going to talk about what it's like to be traveling, going places, doing things as a lady standpoint of view. And I have invited some lovely friends up who are YouTubers and channel partners and great friends all around. And you're going to hear it from all walks of life tonight. But before we do, let's jump into chat real quick. And I'd like to give some hellos to. Hello, Michael Ann Spoiled Mama. Thank you for being here with me tonight. And hello, Meg's Fun Time. Thank you for being here with us. Also, hello, Ashley. Thank you for coming in. And we have Rayleigh Creative Travels. Hello, Mr. Blaine. And yes, it's okay if you're a guy, you're allowed to be here because you're in the chat. I don't mind sharing the chat with you. Hello, Miss Fairy Dust. I hope you made it back to a warmer state than good old Michigan, that is. And we have good old Mr. Paul Vines. Hello, Mr. Paul. Thank you for coming in and joining us tonight. Oh, please drive safely. We have Where the Bud Flies. Hello, hello, hello. And I have my good friend, Michelle Leonardo. Hello. And let's see, who else do we have here? And Miss Linda Barker. And then also we have Roy and Becky's daughter-in-law. Hello, Raisha. Thanks for coming in. Hope all is well tonight. Okay, girls and men, without any further ado, let's bring up the lovely ladies of the panel tonight. You guys know her as my partner channel, crime sister, and best friend. That would be Miss Michael Ann Spoiled Mama.
Hello,
how are you? Thanks for coming in, being with us tonight. I hope you enjoy tonight's show.
I'm sure I will.
Guest is going to be a lady that won't go anywhere that magic circle, but loves to camp, loves an adventure, and isn't afraid to take on the world by traveling all over. That is going to be Miss good old Becky from Roy and Becky's Travels. Hello.
All right, Roy, quit touching.
Thank you for being in here. Roy, behave yourself.
He's going to get mud on his head.
Yeah, you go get timed out real fast, Roy.
Yeah.
My next guest that we have coming up on the panel, she's adventurous. She loves to go cruising, and she is the moderator of all moderators, and that is our fellow friend and good channel member, Miss Meg. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hello, Lacey.
We have one more guest, and they are in the basement. She loves to take on cruises. She won't go alone, though. She's breaking out of her shell, and hopefully someday we'll be able to see her on her very first live stream. Please welcome Miss Sharon from Cruising Scene. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
How are you?
Hey.
So, ladies, we're going to start up top with Michael Ann, and we're going to work our way all around. Michael Ann, I'm going to make you big. Tell everybody in the chat a little bit about your channel, what you like to do, and where you hope your next adventure takes you.
I'm Michael Ann Spoiled Mama. I'm all about family. I about do a live action role play with my son, going to different adventures. Had a great adventure last weekend. Looking forward to the cruise coming up in a couple of weeks. What else? That's about it for now.
All righty. The next question, same question, goes to Miss Becky. Go ahead, Becky. Tell us a little bit about your channel, where your next adventure might be, and what are you looking forward to?
Well, Every day's adventure when you live with Roy. Need I say more? But we are going to be hopefully heading down the court site within a week.
I'm not allowed here.
Yeah, you're not. There's guys in here.
Don't ask me.
But we never know what we're gonna come across. We like the off-beaten stuff that most people don't go to. So I mean, but that's us. Couple weeks probably in quartzite. But right now them temps are still too hot. So
Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty, we're gonna skip right on over to Miss Meg. Tell us all those fun questions, Meg.
So most of my channel is about exploring, whether it be cruising my own city of Atlanta. I love riding on trains, ships, planes. I'm really looking forward to meeting several of you in Miami very soon.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we're going to swing it on over to Miss Sharon. Sharon, tell us a little about your channel, where your next adventure is going to take us, and what you're looking forward to the most.
Well, my channel is Cruising Scene with Travel in Between, which means we love to cruise, but we love to travel too. We're from Texas. And my big thing that I'm looking forward to is this next cruise on October 15th and meeting everybody at the meetup and cruising with the rest of the folks.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'll take everybody into the big square. Ladies, thank you all very much for joining me tonight. I thought it would be kind of cool to get women creators together. And, you know, we all know that men can do creating phenomenally, but women can do it even better. So what I like to do is bring us all together as a time to hang out, a time to share stories, get to know one another a little more, let the chat get to know us a little more, and maybe see next month who would like to be also featured with all of us, as we can rotate out and get to know each and everybody. Like I said, just a little more, because you never know. Every day is an adventure, and you never know where you might end up. Okay, let's see here. I see that Ellsworth Carl is in the house, and I do believe I saw Miss Lacey pop in up at the top. Yep, there she is right here. Hello, Miss Lacey. Hope all is well. Let's see here. A few more hellos to each other. And then what did Blaine say here? Oh, yeah. Blaine said, dang, you said a couple weeks. It puts it in perspective of how quick it's going to get here. Blaine, you are 100% spot on. This spare bedroom looks like Walmart. A company and Myers threw up in it, and I got to worry about how I'm going to get it all into 2 suitcases. But next we have Miss Sandra. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. And then we have also Autumn. Thank you for coming in. Very nice to see you. And we have Adventures in the Heartland. I would stay, but it's ladies' night. John, you can stay. You just can't come up on the panel. That's all. You're allowed to be in the chat. I don't mind. We share.
Come down here to the bar, John.
Come down here to the bar. Oh, no. Prayers for Miss Lacey. He said, yes, all is good. She had a bad seizure on Monday morning, but has been doing good today. Well, prayers to her, and I pray that it doesn't happen again. Rayleigh Creative Travel says, let's start our own live stream, LOL, Adventures in the Heartland. Hey now. Hey now. So, yeah, ladies, like we went on a little adventure this weekend, as most of you guys got to see and hear on Sunday, because I did a pop-up live. We got to go to M22. I got to meet a lot of channels there. And I have to say,
you need to get it on your phone.
it was pretty good. Like, I got to hang out, talk about different things. As you guys know, we travel. I have a travel trailer. I wanted to learn a little bit, like, what it is like, asking questions to people who have been doing it. What do they recommend for boondocking? What do they recommend if they do regular camping versus being in boondocking? I asked a lot about Quartzsite, Arizona, the RTR that was out there. I also asked about Slab City that was out there. We laughed about Slab City, and then we got talking about the lovely Magic Circle.
Oh no, no, no.
And Roy and Becky, I have to say, your name was brought up.
Should be Roy, not me.
And then when I clicked on your channel today and you guys were talking about, what was it? The Magic Circle. And I was like, wow. Were they like telepathicing it here in the memory? Go ahead, Sharon.
What's the Magic Circle? Fill us in.
Okay, so out in Quartzsite, Arizona, there is a place called the Magic Circle. The Magic Circle is a nudist camp that poor Roy stumbled on and didn't know he was there because there's like no signage. And if it's a sign, it's like yay big by yay big. And when you're driving in there at the dark, you don't see it.
No.
So they didn't know they were there till the next morning when they woke up and stepped outside and they were like, whoa, shut the door right back in. And Becky goes, we're leaving.
No, we didn't. No, I didn't know. That was at the dump. That was the men in their kilts. And I got the full Monty when the guy bent over.
Oh, no way.
But when he drove through the Magic Circle, I'm glad it was cold. Everybody was dressed. Because it's not marked when you're going near it. So I don't recommend going to town. And if they veer right, you don't want to ride with them no further because they're going towards the Magic Circle.
Hello, Danny. Yes, it is Ladies' Night up on the panel tonight, but thank you for joining us.
The Magic Circle is clothing optional.
So, Meg, would you ever like, if you were out that way, would you go visit the Magic Circle?
You know, I just don't think that's for me. I have no problem with other people doing it, but it's just not my jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What about you, Michael Ann?
Well, I don't think so because it seems to me the ones that are the nudists are the ones that maybe should have some clothes on. I don't want to see rolls upon rolls and things hanging out.
Yeah. Sharon, would you like to visit one of those places? She's like, no way.
But I will say my husband used to be in a band and once played for a nudist camp. And yes, he will never, ever, ever do that again.
I bet.
You can't ask for tips because there's nowhere to put the tips. Now, Gary, the band was not nude. I need to say that. The band was not.
But everybody else was.
But everybody else.
Yeah.
Now, there are certain beaches that the cruise ships stop at, which people on YouTube have gone to, not us, that they're nude beaches. You've heard of them, right, Meg?
I've heard of some unfortunate circumstances with somebody seeing their first boobs in
at a young age.
At a young age. And it was Aruba or Bonaire. I can't remember which one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bonaire.
Okay.
Because you even see that his dad's like over his eyes real fast.
Oh, wow.
Lacey, listen to your dad and take your meds.
Yes, Lacey. Come on now. It's the only way you can get better if you take your medication.
Oh.
Who else do we have in the house that I seen pop in here? I saw Griswold's in here.
Michelle and Renee, it was good to meet you too this weekend.
Yes, for sure.
Oh,
See, look at Fairy Dust even says our Magic Circle in Quartzsite was dancing around a big campfire at the Box Fan D meetup. Yes, but you know what's funny, Brene, is that you guys were clothed. Thank God.
And they wasn't They wasn't in the long-term visitor area. They were on Formosa Road BLM. So they
Yeah.
wasn't even near it. So there wasn't no chance of stumbling in on that action.
Jan and John from Adventures in the Heartland said he'd live there. Mm-hmm. He's a boy, that's why.
Yeah. No magic circle. No way.
Oh, okay, boys. I'm just saying, if you want to go put on a wig and maybe a couple of coconuts, you all are more than welcome to come up here. As long as you look like a female, we don't care.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
Blaine goes, yes, Danny, it's ladies' night. You didn't get the invite? And he goes,
Oh.
I guess not, Blaine. LOL. Thanks, boys. Blaine goes, I'm not going to the magic circle. Gravity sucks.
Yep. That's for sure.
He goes, I like this one. Oh, there's places for tips. Okay, different tips.
True. This is true.
Oh my goodness, look at what Danny just wrote. Where Landon would love to go there when he's on his next cruise. Oh my God, you guys are hilarious tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, yes, yes. So, have we all been camping before? Well, obviously, I know Becky has. I know myself have. I know Michael Ann has. Meg, have you? And Sharon, have you? Okay. Do you guys prefer to cook inside or over the open campfire? And what is your cooking utensil of choice?
Gary likes he'll use like a Coleman or whatever. I love eggs and whatever with the eggs over the fire. Just the grill over the fire. I love it. Dirt, bugs, whatever. I love it. That's
I love
real.
it too.
That's
Mostly-
real camping.
Yeah. I mostly like our propane stove. Just get it out on the picnic table and cook whatever.
Yeah,
Always the odd thing I like to cook over the fire though.
yeah, I love over the fire. That's I love
Yeah.
that. Tell me pyro, I'll collect the sticks,
Oh,
dig it
goodness.
out, and do. I love that. Yeah.
A little
we
dirt and sticks doesn't hurt.
Huh?
A little dirt and sticks doesn't hurt anything.
Bugs.
Right. I like the same thing. Like we like to cook out on the open fire and just it's something it makes your food taste a little different, I feel.
Mhm.
I
You
agree.
know, yeah, it gives that smoke flavor with a little bit of I don't know, grilling flavor mixed with it. It's kind of hard to say. So
Well, I like what you had, Crystal.
what's that?
The grill that you had over the fire.
Yeah, the
what-
grate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
You made that?
Yep. Hold on, guys. So Michael Ann, go ahead, talk about another subject. I got to take this phone call real quick.
She rolls her eyes.
Drop it. Well, I know the female traveling alone. I was surprised at the number of creators and supporters that came to the meetup with the females that had traveled there by themselves.
Did most of those people cook over the fire, or did they use Coleman or propane?
I'm not sure. I think a lot of them were grouping together and doing things. When B and I arrived there, it was just before dinner, and then there was a potluck dinner, so didn't really see how the other people were making their meals. But I was impressed by the number of females that had come there on their own.
Oh, really?
Yes.
There's quite a few out this way. You'll see traveling by themselves. They're vanners. A lot of them have vans. Some have some Class C's. So, not all of them are creators that we've run across, but single females.
Yeah. There was even a lady that was camped next to Michael Ann V and I. She wasn't part of like the YouTube world or a supporter, but she came over and introduced herself and asked us like, how did you guys get started? Do you guys love to camp? Do you love to travel? Like she wasn't from that area, but she was staying there at the current time because she was helping take care of her aunt or her mom, one of them. But she was a very nice lady, very nice. And I see that Van Vita Travels is in here. Hello, Paula. Thank you for coming in. I see that Camp Maintenance Guy is in here. Hello, Troy, and your beautiful wife. Thank you for coming in. I hope all is well there.
No, I didn't travel alone. I came with V.
Danny goes, had to go grab dinner. It is ladies' night. To cook, LOL. Please don't tell her I said that. Danny, how much you gonna pay me to keep my mouth shut so I don't email her? No, I'm joking. And then that you remember when he said Landon would like to go there on his cruise if he went on that cruise? Blaine goes, it's a good thing Danny isn't going on the cruise with us. We might get kicked off by day 3.
But Blaine's also on that cruise though, so it still might happen.
I know. Yes, and Michelle said she had a beautiful white cat. Yep. And the cat wasn't like really wild or like it would like roll around in the grass a little bit and then it would get in its little hut and then next thing you know, back in the tent it went. But you couldn't tell she had a cat in there at all.
No.
So. Yeah, Paula said she wished she could have carpooled. Maybe next year, Paula. The meetup's already out. Just so you know, it's already updated on the M22. Now the official M23 webpage.
You know you're wiggling everything in here.
A lot. You should have seen the food that was made there. They had 100 pierogies. Camp Maintenance Guy made venison with noodles and beef gravy. I made a Snicker salad that everybody just loved. There was none of that left.
I brought 3 dozen butter tarts.
That everybody loved because she left 5 here at my house and they're gone.
They're gone.
What was the first thing you said on your list you brought?
100 pierogies.
What is a pierogi?
It's like a paste. It's dough, and inside the dough is either mashed potatoes or it's mashed potatoes mixed with cheese, and you deep fry them or you grill them on your Blackstone.
I never heard of that.
They did actually, Danny. Michael Ann can answer this.
Oh yeah, it was gone, and I swear that people were licking the lid kind of thing. V had a whole plate full. I had a bowl full. And
Snickers.
yes, Paula, I made 3 dozen mini butter tarts so that they would go further. And some with raisins, some without. The ones with raisins were gone first. But I thought some people don't like raisins. Next time we'll all be raisin.
Yeah, she was missed, and Paula, you were included in a lot of conversations and stickers.
She's making Snicker salad in Miami as long as she can get all the ingredients.
Yeah.
That's why she asked us what kind of dessert we liked, I bet.
We got our
those are nice
stickers. Yeah, yep, definitely gonna make it in Miami for everybody to try. It was a special request, so we're gonna have it at the meetup.
I haven't got that far yet.
Right, right.
Wow.
Hugs and kisses to you too, Lacey.
Night, Lacey.
Danny said he just loves Pop-Tarts.
I like Pop Tarts too, but I like Butter Tarts better.
So, Becky, if you had to give somebody advice on traveling and pulling a vehicle,
Bless you.
God bless you.
sorry guys, and pulling a pulling a vehicle behind, what would you recommend for them if they could only drive so many hours and needed to pull off? Like, where would you recommend people to stay at?
To stop like for the night to rest up.
Correct.
We usually do we've stopped at rest areas, but not each state allows 24 hours. So you need to know what state you're going through and what they allow at the rest areas. And if there's not a rest area, then we find a truck stop like Love's and pull
Okay.
in for the night. I prefer the rest areas.
Okay. So, guys, if you have any questions for anybody up on the panel and want to know some interesting things, all you got to do is write QQQ and write your question. Or if you have a statement that you would like to make as well, just write SSS so I do not miss it in the chat, because I know you guys are talking amongst yourselves too as we're talking up here, and I just don't want to skip over anybody. So, Megan, all of your travels that you've gone on, I know you've gone on a couple of cruises and stuff like that. What was your most standout vacation that you took?
As far as vacation, it was probably my cruise before last, because we got to go to the Mayan ruins in Belize, and we got to we did a whole tour of Grand Cayman, the whole island tour of it, and it was pretty awesome.
Cool. Where's your favorite place to eat at on a ship?
Blue Iguana. They
The
have great tacos.
Mexican cantina.
Yeah.
I heard that. Sharon, how many cruises have you been on?
17.
17. And what is your favorite, if you had to pick between favorite cruise lines, what would be your favorite ship?
It's real hard to say. I mean, we've been on Princess, but I sort of like the calmness of Royal. We've been on about as many Royal as Carnival. Carnival's pretty rowdy and Royal's a little calmer, but they're both great cruise lines. Both of them are great cruise lines. We like them both. Yeah.
Good.
So,
Good.
favorite was Alaska. Was it? But I'm originally from Connecticut, and oddly enough, I love the New England cruise too.
Really?
A New England cruise is really fun. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah.
So how many Royal Caribbean cruise ships have you been on?
Ships?
Yeah.
We've been on about 11 Royal cruises. I don't know where my notebook is. Let me see.
We got to get a cheat sheet out.
I get my cheat sheet. The Freedom, the Valor, the Adventure a couple of times, the Vista, the Panorama, the Allure, Navigator, and Grandeur. Even though Grandeur is an old ship, a small ship, we had a real good time on that ship. Because it's less people and more personal, and yeah.
We went on the Sovereigns of the Seas, and the other one is called, it was their sister ship back then. So it would have been Sovereigns of the Seas, and I'll pull it up.
Sovereign's still in, is Sovereign still active?
No.
Oh.
Nope, Sovereigns is not. And the other one was called the Majesta of the Seas. through Royal Caribbean, and this is my first Carnival ship that I've been on.
Is it? Well, you'll be able to compare. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
How would you like Royal?
I thought Royal was geared towards older people. And it's not, they said, and this is what people have said, if you want a party, go to Carnival. If you want it laid back, quiet, kind of slow, go Royal Caribbean. That's what I've heard. But, you know,
No, I don't party on ships. I'll just let you know that.
Have you been on both, Meg?
No. But I totally relax on Carnival. You just have
Yeah.
to know where to go.
Right. Right. I agree. They both have great food, great shows, great. Yeah.
I am not calling Sharon old. Danny, don't start.
Sharon is old, though. So there's that. I'll probably be the oldest on the cruise boat. I mean, on the group, whatever.
Yeah. So, Michael Ann,
Yes.
I know we all joke about finding you a Steve. So here's the story behind this, ladies. I have a Steve, V has a Steve. And we keep telling Michael Ann we're going to find her a Steve. So, Michael Ann, while we're on this cruise ship, give us some pointers of your type of dream guy you would love to be with. Because you never know, there might be a Steve on this ship.
I don't know.
You want him a little wild and crazy, or kind of laid back, mellow, and go with the flow?
Kind of the in between. Like obviously we talked this week.
Right.
I have a tendency towards younger men.
Okay.
I don't want to go as young as like age distance as I did with my ex.
Okay.
Of course, at that point in time, it would 8 years seemed like a lot of distance. I don't know. I just like somebody's honest.
Oh, God damn.
Going,
Read what Danny wrote.
Hold on. No. Don't break her concentration yet. But I will show this. Miss Meg has a Steve. Are you trying to make her blush? I like what Paula said.
Yep.
Michael Ann needs a fun and creative guy. Amen.
Well, there is a few friends I have, and there's a few friends I talked to this weekend. I was like, I could take some of that person and some of that one, and some of that one.
Thank you.
You know, wouldn't it be that easy if we could just go like, and there it popped out was that perfect person you always dreamed of?
I know. I had a lot of fun this weekend, and there was obviously some single guys there, but it's like, I like this about this person, but I kind of like that about that person, and not that being picky or.
Merge them together.
I am not going anywhere, dog. Go lay down. I don't know. But heard a number of times, so I'm
Michael Ann,
cautious. So
Well, you know what I found was funny is we were sitting around the campfire at M22, and you guys all know Ron Sees America, right? You've heard about his vlogs and have heard us cut up about him and his upside down pineapples and all that. He looks at Michael Ann, and poor Michael Ann is sitting on the other side of the fire, and he screams and he goes, "Hey, Michael Ann, do you guys think there's going to be any single ladies on this cruise?" And I piped up out of nowhere. I said, "Well, Michael Ann's single." I said, "Oh, and Amy's single. And there's going to be about 200 other drag queens that are single. Take your pick." His face turned beet red. And we got joking and cutting up and laughing. And I said, "I'd be a good wingman." I said, "You just point them out and I'll go up there and I'll ask them for you."
I hope that ain't our internet. Our internet.
And I agree. Adventures in the Heartland. Looks aren't everything. Personality is first, but I want somebody that's well groomed. I'm not into the scruffy look.
Don't want a 5 o'clock shadow.
A
Okay.
little 5 o'clock shadow. I'm not into like the ZZ Top kind of look, long hair kind of thing, unless it's kept neat and.
Becky, scruffy or clean shaved?
Well, I'm stuck with the scruffy one, but I like him when he's clean shaved.
Meg, scruffy or clean shaved?
Scruffy.
I was gonna say scruffy can be sexy in a way too. I
Oh,
mean,
jeez.
oh, sorry, but
You
know,
have to react to
Right.
whisker burn.
you wouldn't know that man. He used to have long hair, and it depends again how they keep it. A little bit scruffy, sort of.
Yeah, me too. Mine has like the Fu Manchu and just a little bit of scruff here, and then when he shaves it all off, as long as he leaves this, we're good. If he shaves
Yeah,
it
well, I
all,
can't. Not allowed to shave the mustache.
yeah.
No, I don't like it when he shaves the mustache.
Yep, I agree.
Max
I
is
agree.
usually clean shaven, but when he grew out the goatee and that, I was always got the rash from the razor burn stuff. And I was like, nah, I don't like to be all sore.
Oh,
You never know. If somebody keeps it nice and some beard oil keeps it soft. So maybe
Blaine says Daddy says you're beautiful, Daddy. Renee's laughing over here. She's like, you guys. I like this one. If it's Thunder from Down Under, man, but I'm stuck with the scruff. Oh, I like what Paula said. No whisker rub.
So my dad used to do that. He'd come up with you, give you this like that. Like, I don't.
Yeah. My hair, when it was long, would get stuck in his beard. Like Velcro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not cool. Not cool.
Oh, I know what Blaine and Danny were describing. How Kenny thought Blaine was Danny's dad.
Yep.
Yes. Now it's making some sense up here. God, I'm telling you, my ponytail must be a little tight. My mind can't think. It's really hard to ask these questions when it's only 7:40 at night.
boy.
Good thing I got my mommy males looks. Oh. Half the bed or whole bed? What side do you get to sleep on? Go ahead, Sharon.
Half and sometimes the whole. Yep.
Because you kick Gary out?
He's gone. Yep. He snores so loud. And not just the snoring, other things too. And yeah. Half sometimes whole.
What are you gonna do on this cruise?
Oh, we'll go whole.
You're gonna put him on the poor balcony?
Couch. Sometimes he ends up on the couch. Oh, you should see when we went on vacations with the kids together. Oh, it was so hard for the kids to sleep. Yeah, it was hard. We'd go outside. He'd walk around outside in the lawn chairs. Poor guy.
I'll be coming out on our cruise going for a walk, and I'll be like, damn, that man looks familiar. That looks like Gary over there.
On the pool chair.
Whole or half, Meg?
I sleep on half a bed, even though I have a whole one to myself.
Okay.
Just used to it.
Gotcha, girlfriend. Becky, whole or half? Oops, she might have froze. Whole or half? Nope, she's there. I could see her moving her head.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I get stuck with less than half a bed because the dogs prefer to sleep with us. I do not get all the blankets. Mister, I gotta have 3 blankets. Yeah, I get half, less than half.
Whole or half there, Michael Ann.
I'm lucky to get a half, maybe a quarter, because I got a 60-pound dog that thinks he should get his half out of the middle.
Well, I have to say I get this much of the bed because my husband tosses and turns a lot in his sleep, and he has these things where he dreams and his hands flare out. I've gotten hit a few times.
Gary does that too. Gary does that too.
And or he'll snore and I have to push him over. But I have found the key, girls. Turn the heating blanket up on high on your side. And when you get too hot, just push the blankets on his side and then they just slide on over because it's too warm. But I kind of like what Blaine said here. He's like, it depends on what is taking place. But half.
Okay. Okay, what does bunk beds mean?
Wait, where'd you see that at?
Meg.
I believe she's referring to Danny saying that I prefer truck beds.
Oh,
Oh, I get it.
oh,
Especially
we
with
got it. We
mustard.
got it.
There you go.
So, Danny wants to know, is it a Netflix, a chill, or is it just a Netflix kind of night? So, do you like to have Netflix and chill, or do you just want to watch Netflix and not chill with your partner?
We're watching Netflix.
We do. We're watching Cobra Kai right now, and the finale was awesome.
I spend my time on here.
I know, and I miss. Yeah.
What do you mean? We're married to our PCs.
Don't you mean YouTube?
YouTube and chill.
Well, that too. And see, Land Cloud wanted to even know, what is Netflix and chill at Griswold Family Vacay?
So we don't do Netflix. We do Prime.
Oh, do you? Prime is good too.
Hello, Miss Jan. Oh, I like it. Danny said, that is when you watch Netflix and eat ice cream at the same time, Nate. I thought he was trying to refer to other things. So I was trying to, change it to something a little different. See, right here, he said it. That's what I thought he was referring to. And you saw Blaine's comment, right, Meg?
I saw all the comments. I will remember these for later.
Y'all are in trouble when Meg sees you. Just remember that. So if you were on a romantic date, where would you love to go?
Somewhere with water, like a river or an ocean, even a creek.
And is it a sit and chill or a romantic, actual planned picnic dinner from him?
Probably like either a restaurant by the water or a picnic by the water.
Ooh, Meg likes to have some fun.
Really, Danny? You're a teacher.
Oh, teachers are the worst. I used to work
No kidding.
there. Well, I partied with teachers. Especially kindergarten teachers. Oh my goodness.
I like what Jan said. Two people dang, I can't even talk. Two persons backpacking tent is a definition of tight quarters. Amen. Let's see, what else? What is your favorite camping spot to go to?
Not the magic circle.
I do like primitive camping. Primitive. There's not a lot of people. There's trails. It's still got to be by the end of the lake, by the water. And yeah, primitive is, we love it.
Okay. What about you, Meg? I know you're laughing probably about what Paul said, huh?
I'm gonna have to go with Helen. They have a beautiful state park there. I love camping there.
Nice.
Did you
Michael
camp?
Ann?
Sorry, did you camp in Helen?
I spent most of my life camping in Helen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, cool.
So I only live about an hour and a half from Helen.
Michael Ann, what about yours?
I like camping. I was not saying in the bush, but in a wooded area where it's peaceful and that. But another place I've camped once and I would love to go back to is a place called Flower Pot Island. It's up near Manitoulin Island in Georgian Bay. And you actually have to take a boat over. They boat you over, and like there is no services or anything. You got an outhouse, and the campsites are down by the water, but they're like, they build like a wooden deck. So you put your tent up on this wooden deck and you hammer nails in to stake your tent out. And you're right, like open your tent and you're looking right at the water.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and there was all kinds of hiking trails. You can go spelunking in the caves. It was just gorgeous. I'd love to go back there.
Becky, where's your favorite place to go camping?
Well, Roy's pointing at himself with Roy. I like the forest areas more, but I also liked like Quartzsite because you can see the sunsets.
Ooh, nice.
They're awesome. It's kind of a toss-up, but I prefer boondocking.
Over it all?
Yep.
Yeah. So my favorite place to go camping, it depends. I like going to the Great Smoky Mountains. Like that is my second home. I eventually plan to live there one day and have that as my sticks and bricks. So I can do like VRBO or Airbnb and still travel, but still have a place to come back to when need be. But that is where my dream house is to live. I just like something about being in that type of elevation and in the mountains, and you get to see like the wildlife, like the bears and the deer and the moose and all of that come out. Not a big fond of scorpions and snakes, but however, I do truly like the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I wouldn't mind going to the Badlands where Rayleigh Creative Travel went to and stay on the side of some of those mountains and overlook the valleys down below. Now that is also pretty. So let's see here. We have I like what Jan said too. National forest camping near the stream of or waterfalls for sure. Danny wants to go to the Yellowstone. I agree. Blaine even says his favorite camping or taking the RV into Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. I agree. And I like what Fairy Dush said. She said she's not sure yet because she has not seen the Alabama Hills yet. But lots of places have been fantastic. Ellsworth Carl says, favorite place to go camping is anywhere I don't have to deal with family besides my girls and Stacy.
I was just thinking, because like it was nice at the campground for the meetup and stuff like that. If I'm going camping, I don't want to be that close to my neighbors. You know, the neighbor could be like 50 feet away or 100 feet away, not like next lot over.
I meant to say elk, not moose. They have big antlers. That's all that matters.
They're all part of the deer family.
We're trying to plan a family camp out, though. It'd be nice to have all my boys and their kids and my grandkids and all that. Just,
Yeah.
you know, that's hard to get everybody together and plan a camp out.
Yeah.
But I'd love to do that. We have a canoe and a little bitty boat. Little bitty boat.
A little dinghy?
Little bitty, yeah. And a canoe. I like the canoe.
Yeah. What about you girls? Do you girls up there also like canoeing? Have you ever been?
I don't like boats. So
I went in a canoe with my mom, and we got about 10 feet offshore, and she flipped it. Since I think I've been in a canoe once with a girlfriend, and it was all right, but we didn't go for it very far. So it's like, I can't say I've had much experience.
Motorboats are scary, I think, with the big motors. I mean, and then the jet skis and all that in the water. That scares me, especially on holidays. Okay, Michael Ann, I said.
That's adrenaline rush, my friends.
Oh, they're so bad.
Look at Danny's comment.
Kenny doesn't like canoeing. He prefers motorboating.
I didn't even see that when I said that. I had no idea.
Where's Kenny? Yeah. No, I don't. Roy can vouch. Get me on a John boat. That took some talking to. I like water. I just don't like being in boats on the water. How's that? That's the only way I could describe it. And I've never tried a canoe or any of that. So, no.
Well, we find these secluded areas in the canoe where we can just go swim where there's nobody else around or whatever.
Yeah.
And just paddle. When the water's fairly low.
Yeah.
We canoe all the time, as you guys have seen. We have 4 kayaks. So
I love a kayak.
That doesn't really bother me. I feel the more of a one-person boat, canoe, kayak, whatever you want to say, as long as I'm in charge and I can take control, I'm fine. If somebody else is in charge, I'd rather walk across the water and get to the shore.
Are your kayaks one person?
Yeah.
They're one person. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind trying a kayak. I've never done it.
Blaine.
Oh my God.
Maybe we might have men on the channel next week
Hi,
I
John.
think so.
and see what some of their answers would be on some things.
Yeah, we didn't see.
Funny. Ooh. May need to make that later at night.
Yeah, you might want to do it way late at night.
I need to make
Yeah.
sure my good mitigator Meg is in the chat if it gets kind of crazy. So, well, I'm glad there was no risque questions asked tonight. Didn't make any of our faces turn red, that's for sure.
Except for
No,
maybe
like
mine.
that one. She got read a few times. She did. I saw her.
We could have like Danny and Blaine, and maybe we get Sir Paul up here, and
That's gonna need to be after midnight.
Oh, yeah.
we'll get Mr. Roy on board.
He's over here grinning like, okay.
Oh, see, look at Blaine's blaming Danny, and Danny's going to blame Blaine. And then they're both going to point the finger at Kenny and say it's his fault. So this was my first camping trip this weekend. Trying to rough it in the back seat of my truck. And I have to say, if I had to try to fit another person in there, it wasn't happening. I come home with the worst, like this shoulder. I don't know if it's how I slept or if I laid on the seatbelt buckle just right. I don't know. Uh-oh, we have a special guest, another lady for this evening. Look who it is.
Hello, beautiful people.
Yeah.
Sorry, still eating.
You're fine.
Yum.
Are you out eating? You're at a restaurant?
Yeah. Steve didn't see me for a whole weekend.
Yeah.
Aw. So you're spending some quality hubby time.
Quality sushi hubby time.
Oh, yum.
Yum, yum.
I bought sushi today at the store. Oh, that looks good.
I meant seat belt buckles, not belt buckles that go around your waist, Danny.
Oh,
They have sushi on the boat. I think that's on the ship. I think that's extra, though. Is it going to be extra? I think they give a taste test, but I think it's extra. Yeah.
It's
If I
okay.
have a craving at 2 o'clock, just have to pay extra.
Right. But I did it. I did it pretty good. So what we did is I folded the seats down so you could, if you were sitting on them, and I didn't put the platform where your legs would go. So I took the bed out of the trailer, one of the bunk beds out of the trailer, put it on the long bench across, and then I took the rest of the folding mattresses on the other side so that way the bed wouldn't tip. I took a thick -20 below sleeping bag and a sheet and a blanket, and I stayed warm and toasty all night, but it was not the comfortablest bed I've ever slept in.
Crystal, just say it. You were Princess in the Pea.
Yes.
Literally, that's what it looked like.
Yes.
How cold was it?
I was comfy.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
comfy.
Sharon, what did you say?
How cold was it?
It got to like 42, 39 degrees out at night.
It was cold.
Danny says hello, V. Michelle Leonardo says hello, V.
Hello, beautiful people.
I wasn't cold at all at night. I was very cozy.
But if you had the window open and your nose was there, it was a little chilly.
Yeah.
I didn't have my nose against the window.
Does the teardrop have a heater?
Yeah, but silly me, I plugged the extension cord. And then when I got all ready to go, I was all snuggled. I was like, why is this not charging? Oh, I forgot to flick the switch on. I said, I'm not going back out. No, it was too cold.
I had a sleeping bag and a comforter, and I was cozy.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I watched Sarah from Booze Cruisers today.
You're not a girl. What are you doing here?
Oh, sorry.
That's not Steve. That's Stephanie.
Oh, yeah. We changed his name for a few minutes.
Do
We
I
love-
look like Stephanie?
We love you, Steve.
You darn well better. All the stuff I do for you ladies.
Uh-huh.
Very much appreciated.
You're welcome.
You will get your big hug when I see you.
I trained him well.
Oh, God, please no.
You get hugs when I see you.
We were making his dream come true. He was going to get stuck with the 3 women and him in one hotel room. And then I branched off. So now he's stuck with 2 women in one hotel room.
Amy's not coming over?
Oh, yeah. Amy now, too. Yeah. So 3 women in one
He,
hotel
he
room.
just wants the Golden Girls.
We just
So-
swapped out women. That's all we did.
I'm gonna have to
That
go and
sounds so bad.
I'm gonna have to go and exercise on the cruise ship for this experience, aren't I?
All I know is you better hold on tight, buddy.
I think I,
Megan is blushing for you.
I think I'll go and sleep on the lawn. Thanks very much.
That's going to be at the airport hotel.
Steve might go, Crystal, can I have the keys to your hotel room and you could sleep here with all the girls?
Hey, that's a good idea.
That's probably what's
Yeah,
going to happen.
I could snuggle up with Steve.
My Steve's not coming.
Oh. Well, then poo to you.
You can go cuddle with Gary.
Okay.
Paul is not staying overnight.
Steve's never.
Really.
Hi, Steve. I'm Sharon. I'll be on the cruise. Me and Gary.
Her and her husband, Gary.
Okay, I'll cuddle up with your husband. Is he cuddleable?
No, Blaine, there's no upside
He's
down
not sure
pineapples
about this
here.
cruise with the special guest we're having. I don't think he's going to cuddle up with another one.
Well, you may want to cuddle with Blaine or Danny.
There you go.
Griswold. Who's all coming? Eric.
I don't
Where's
know.
Will's not coming?
Danny's not coming.
Danny's
Oh,
not
Danny's
coming.
not coming?
That could get interesting.
Danny, why are you breaking this girl's arms?
Don't go breaking my heart.
Right? Blaine is
Oh,
coming.
you're making her cry.
And Mallory, though. No, Mallory's coming with Blaine. He's not
Yep.
by himself.
Mallory, you just kicked him. You're like, go get your own room.
Well, if we don't let Steve sleep, he can go over to Crystal's room because Crystal's sister-in-law is going to be gone, right?
Yeah.
Where's she going to be? Oh, that's after. You're talking
She
about after.
leaves. Yeah. She leaves that night. So
Oh, yeah. We'll be gone. We'll be gone.
Not during the cruise. Sharon,
We're not that type of people.
we're not that type of people.
We can be wild, but not that kind of wild.
He thought we were all sleeping in the same room.
Becky, see all the
Oh.
fun you get to miss out on?
Yeah.
And Blaine
That would be
Blaine
a
says
bit
he's
tight
fluffy.
quarters.
He can keep you warm, Steve.
Sorry, say that again.
Blaine says he's fluffy. He can keep you warm.
No. Blaine said, oh no. Here it is. Penny is in a room all alone. He needs a cuddle bug.
Yeah.
Steve has already told Kenny if he feels too much estrogen to give him a call and he'll go save him.
Is Kenny on a flight to Florida right now? I mean, is Kenny leaving right after the cruise also, though? Like with Lorraine to Disney?
Yes.
Not necessarily to Disney. He's leaving the partnership.
Yeah, I think he's leaving right after they get off the ship
Okay.
to head to Orlando.
Okay.
So,
You guy.
V, do you want to fill the people that in on what's going on Thursday?
Oh, Crystal, got an email this weekend I didn't have access to. It's
Okay.
been pushed next Thursday.
Okay, then we're good. Okay.
This Thursday, I might do a 2-hour live.
Okay. Okay.
So you're all invited. Everybody in chat, everybody on screen. Yeah, maybe you too if you're nice. If I take you out of your room.
Oh.
If there's enough hashtag free Steve, we might free you.
Hashtag free Steve.
So
Ain't nothing on fire.
I want to say this to anybody that's in the chat or on the. I was watching a live today, and I don't know if anybody uses CPAP machine. Then on the plugs are right next to the bed, but on this Horizon cruise, the plugs are across the. They don't have any plugs next to the bed. So if you use a CPAP machine, you're going to have to bring an extension cord, and it has to be a non-surge protected. Okay, y'all.
How long does it have to be? 10 feet?
Yeah, that would probably be plenty with those cruise cabins. Yeah. So I didn't realize they have no plugs near the bed. They don't.
Don't they have
Well-
extension cords on the ship?
Yeah, but there's so many.
If you were to ask, my friends on one cruise brought the what's it called, the one you're not supposed to bring,
The power surge one.
the power, yeah. Anyway, we
Whatever.
got one of those, and that got taken away. And they said, "Oh, we need for our CPAP." And they gave them. I think they took one away. They gave them one. So they did replace it, and then they'll take it back to the end of the cruise
Gotcha.
if you have the wrong one.
Maybe I'll pick one up in Miami or something. I don't know.
No, let's just stick another one up.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You don't need one too long, but it has to be grounded.
Yeah, I hate not having the plugs near the beds, but
Yeah.
they don't.
All righty, beautiful people. We've been on here for an hour, but before we do, go anywhere. Meg, where are you?
She's making bread.
Okay, Meg, you're gonna go first.
Okay.
Tell all the friends out there what you got coming up, if you have anything.
I have another installment of the Valor Cruise coming on Friday during the raid parade, and I guess after that it'll be probably random stuff until Miami.
All righty. Miss Sharon, do you have anything coming out?
I don't have anything coming out. Probably random stuff between now and Miami.
All righty, sounds good. And Miss Becky, do you guys have, what do you guys got coming up?
What do we got coming up, Roy?
I don't know. All our videos are scheduled till like October 11th.
He don't even know what's coming up, but it's Friday.
Well,
I don't
and you
remember
guys
what
go
it
live-
is.
You guys go live daily, though. At what
Yeah,
time?
we do daily. Well,
11?
it's 10 o'clock here, so it's
Noon Central.
noon central. We do daily lives Monday through Friday.
All righty. All righty. Miss Michael Ann, you go first because V, I know, is right after you.
I go live at 6 p.m. on Thursday night Eastern Standard, and I got a crap load of videos to edit between LARP and M22. It's going to keep me busy for a bit.
All righty. And Miss V?
Well, we're always doing that Loose Thursday. It'll probably be that's why it's a 2-hour edition, because I start school on Thursdays. So we'll figure it out as we go. And all I have to say is thank you for being beautiful. And see you Thursday. 2-hour edition. If you want to be there, it's going to be called Oh My. That's all I'm going to say.
All righty. V, also in the chat, Blaine dropped something. I don't know what it is, but I think it's the extension cord.
Blaine, can you email it to me? vionnet@gmail.com.
All right, there you guys have it. And I would just like to say thank you guys for joining me, you ladies. I very much appreciate each and every one of you. We are going to do this again once a month. So stay tuned for October, and we are going to have some men join us up here on the panel. And we might have a little fun with that. So we just never know. But I do have a live premiere video next Monday, and it's going to be of the Thomas Edison and Train Depot Museum. I gave my spot up this Monday for my good friend Michael Ann, so she could do her 1-year anniversary, and I thought that was very important. So guys, stay tuned to next week when we do our 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Thomas Edison and Train Depot premiere on Monday. And then Tuesday, we will have our live, and then we got the countdown going. We have 15 days before we hit Miami. So I will keep you guys all posted. And guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I hope each and every one of you have a fantastic weekend. Prayers to all friends and family that are out there in Florida. Stay safe. And if you all need a thing, we're a phone call away. Until next time, guys, have a great day. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, beautiful people.